Hello, welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Elton Henry. Today I'm going to talk to you of another film that's been on my radar for quite some time now. Actually, I've been wanting to watch it for years, and I finally had the chance to check it out, which it's available on Tubi. And I'm going to talk about William Shakespeare Cornelius, written by John Logan and directed by Ray Fiennes, who also stars as Cornelius. The film also stars Vanessa Redgrave, Jessica Chastain, Gerard Butler, and Brian Cox. It's a story set in Rome of the modern take on Cornelius. From my understanding, Cornelius's um, methods. Okay, what's the story? My William Shakespeare, written to believe in 1605 to 1608. Cassius Marcus, aka Cornelius, is a arrogant and fearsome general who has built a career protecting Rome from its enemies. Pushed by his ambitious mother to seek the position of consul, Cornelius is at odds with the masses and the unpopular with certain colleagues. When a riot results in an explosion from Rome, Cornelius seeks out his sworn enemy, Tillius Auferdius, and together the pair vow to destroy the great city. Um, hmm. This film is a modern take of the Shakespearean story. I mean, really modernize it. Like if the story from the William Shakespeare play actually happened in real life, and if Ray Fiennes, Marcus, aka Cornelius, a general in Rome, his methods has proven to be a little bit more extreme, has put him against odds in the government and trying to take down his sworn enemy. And I think he's also a resistance fighter in this film, Tillius Arfuridius, played by Gerard Butler, who's also great in this film. Ray Fiennes defined this movie. He is phenomenal. He is terrifying. And it's actually a little bit funny seeing him, and he's actually very good at it, where he builds up moments of anger, and he builds it up, and he delivers in such an outburst. But as he did in this film, what was it? It was in Bruges. But here he does it in such a way that is utterly terrifying. I mean, this guy, you don't want to mess with Cornelius. This guy is very, 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 very vicious. But you see him have some compassionate, especially for his mom, for his wife, and his son, whom they try to stand allegiance with him. But with Cornelius, and this is me not being fully educated with how this film really kind of set it out to be a political film. I thought the film was amazingly directed for a modern take of Shakespearean film. I like this a lot better than the not William, with the Romeo and Juliet modern take that was made like in '95 with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Dance. This film also deals with the Shakespearean dialogue, and that I missed from watching the trailer. But I can tell you, they go thick in the Shakespearean dialogue. They go heavy in it. So it does take a little bit of time, again, mentioned in Macbeth, to really comprehend what they're saying. I think in here though, I think it's a little bit more comprehensible what they're trying to, what the characters are saying, what they want. Cornelius feels that his methods in handling certain things with the military, he believes to an extent needs to be done to try to take down this resistance fighter, Tilius Arfredius, played by Gerard Butler, who's trying to take down the corruption in Rome. And he's in the film. I mean, you see a good chunk of him in the beginning, but it's it's more on Ray Fiennes. It's more on Ray Fiennes. He steals every single moment in this film, and I am shocked that he wasn't nominated or even considered for an Oscar for this film. It's really hard to do Shakespearean. It's really hard. Uh, I'm a I'm gonna tell you this. I really enjoyed this film, and I really enjoyed the modern take of this play. I haven't read the play. I've did a little research on it. I remember reading a little bit about it during in school. But to be honest, I really think again with the tragedy of Macbeth and Macbeth, and I don't know why they have to do the Shakespearean dialogue, but the Shakespearean dialogue is legendary, so you can't. I guess it would be a disjustice to not use it, but I would have to say you have to kind of get used to it in order to enjoy this film. I eventually got used to it after watching Macbeth, and then the other version, the tragedy of Macbeth. It was really interesting how Ray Fiennes decided to take this route and focus it more politically. I think the original is more politically, but I think with the modern take, it feels I think more relatable to current situations that you could really really relate to in real life. Jessica Chastain, she's great in here, but I feel like she's underused in this film. But it's Gerard Butler, I feel like he's a little bit underused. But again, I loved the modern take of this film. I think really you really have to be patient to really ease into the dialogue of William Shakespeare. They really stuck with it. Um, Currently available on Tubi. I do recommend it. I really, especially if you're looking for a film that's completely different, something that's a little bit more, I guess, edgy and intense, and it keeps you curious to know where the film is going, where the direction was going to go. And the ending, if you're familiar with the original source, I believe the live action, the modern take of this film really sticks to that, and I recommend checking it out. But again, if you're not into William Shakespeare, then you might want to avoid this film. But Cornelius, Ray Fiennes, have you seen it? Comment below, let me know, which is currently now available on Tubi. Like, subscribe, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.